Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Georgiana with Expressions Craft Studio, and this is the card we're going to be making today. Now, I found this one on Facebook. It was inspired by DIY Creative, and they call it their Arched Trifold card, and I'm going to link that below in the comments if you want to go and watch. It's just one of those quick shorts or reels or whatever. I've taken her measurements and then I've tweaked them a little bit because it was just easier for me, and I've set this up in Designspace for you guys. So I've also used a background that I had previously printed for a project that I made last year, and I'm reusing it just because I had it. It's not perfect. You can see, let me lift it up to the camera here. Well, let me find the camera. Okay. You can see those, I think you can see those lines in the background there. My printer needed cleaned apparently, and so the first print didn't print out very well, and I ended up redoing it, but I kept this one, and so I thought, well, I'll just use it to make this template or this card base to show you guys. So I've gone ahead and cut everything out, and I've got some leftover fish from last time, and this leftover mermaid, and so it really just kind of goes, you just kind of fold it up like that. Pretty easy. Sorry about the glare. This is photo paper, so it's pretty shiny, and it will fit. Let me see, I measured it, but I don't remember. So it is a little over, it's about 4 3/4 wide by 5 1/2 tall, so it's a little wider, and you could always kind of adjust that if you want with everything highlighted. Just kind of smush it in a little bit. That's what it is when it folds flat, but it stands up. It's really cute when it stands up. And I've gone ahead and glued the background pieces onto the arched pieces, and then as well onto the folding piece that kind of locks everything together. Again, she does a really good job. It's a short video, so I will link her below so you can watch how she did that. I'm just going to finish it up here. I've gone ahead and put some dimensionals behind my fish. There you go. And we're going to put this on. Now, I don't even know if I'm going to use this card. It's kind of just a prototype template kind of deal. Like I said, it's not perfect because the print in the background's got those lines in it, but it was cute enough. I didn't want to waste it. So speaking of that, this background was a composite of a number of different image sets from Creative FABRICA. Some of them don't appear to be available any longer, which is unfortunate, but some of them still are. What I would do if you were interested in something like this is just search Creative FABRICA for underwater scenes or underwater background or under the sea kind of stuff, and you'll see all kinds of stuff pop up. Now, you might want to be even more specific than that and look for mermaids or seashells, whatever you want. And because I didn't line this up on my mat right, I ended up cutting it up too high, so I was hoping to exclude this mermaid altogether, but I didn't do that right, so I'm just covering her up. What I would search for is underwater, under the sea, something like that. That was part of it, was the background that I used. Then I added a treasure chest from another image set, and the throne here from another image set, and the mermaid from another image set. So just get out there and search and have fun if that's the route you want to go. I'm gonna, like I said, I want to kind of cover that up so you won't see much of that fish. And I did pop these two up because they're toward the front, but I'm not going to pop up those back ones. I'm just going to glue those straight down. Let me just kind of flip that over. Maybe that'll make that a little easier. So you can see the mermaid here. I got to try to cover that up because I messed up. I meant to move my images or my cuts further down so I would get, the base of the throne, the treasure chest more, and instead I kept them too high to the, anyway, you know what I mean. So it happens. So I'm going to use, because I made extras of these fish, I'm just going to use them. And again, I don't know if I'll, actually do anything with this card, but I thought it was kind of cute. And cute enough I didn't want to waste it. Okay, so I'm going to cover her up as best I can, so it's not too obvious that she's back there. Get a magnet there. This photo paper is glossy, so it takes longer to dry. This guy, I think I want it, he can go down here actually. So yesterday I sat there working on a daisy, a layered daisy, and I spent hours on it, and in the end I wasn't happy with it. I like the die set better. I don't even remember who it's from. It was in the Jennifer McGuire video yesterday, which by the time you see this might have been 2 days ago. But again, I'm trying not to, oh, maybe I was going to put that little one there. Oh well. Too late now. Alright. Yeah, I was definitely going to use that little one, but that's okay. So I think what I will do to finish it, if I decide to finish it, was maybe put like a bubble. I have some bubble images, and I'll write happy birthday in the bubble, and maybe make the letters kind of, go, oh, you couldn't see that, up and down, so that they're not all, perfectly lined up. But that it still obviously says happy birthday. Or whatever. Or get well soon even would be cute, I guess, for a little kid. But anyway, so there you go. There you have it. You probably have to put it in a 5x7 envelope, but it's pretty cute. And like I said, you can adjust the size. Just make sure you adjust everything. So it unfolds like that and stands up nicely. So there you have it. So let's take a quick look at the file in Designspace after I repinned my glue, which I bent my pin pretty good coming out of there. I do that sometimes. There we go. All right, here's the file in Designspace, the arched trifold, and the top one in the pink is closer to the original measurements from the video. It's not exact because I can work in eighths pretty comfortably, but by the time I get down to 16ths, I start getting confused really easily. So it's not exact, but it's close. The one in blue, I've stretched it out because I actually wanted a wider arch than what the original called for. And then I got it a little too wide. But if you want to shrink that down, let's see, let's grab all of it. Just grab it all and give it a shrink. And then you've got, let's see, this now, well, I can't, let's find the larger one. This one now measures 4 by 5.19. So now it's right in the standard A2 size. I'm going to undo that just because I want to keep the file the way I had it. But that's what you can do to change it. So the link to the short is below in the comments, as well as some links for Creative Fabrica if you're interested. The Creative Fabrica are affiliate links. I do make a small commission on those. If you're interested in the fish, that was in a previous file that I created, so I will try to link that one for you too. And I think that's it. I'm going to keep this one short today, guys. So until next time, I hope you have a happy crafty day.